Hi everyone, I am Ruchi Soni. I'm a technology leader and a multi cloud enterprise architect, helping customers accelerate their data transformation journey to cloud and build next generation apps on forward looking platforms like Snowflake. I'm a patent holder, I'm a Snowflake data superhero, I'm an author, and I love bringing data to life. Today, we are here to discuss a very important topic that sits at the heart of operational excellence. Yes, it's called FinOps. So let's dive in. So, here is the agenda of what we are going to cover today. We'll start with a session overview, operational cockpit, empowering FinOps using agents, architecture, use cases, costing model, followed by demo. Now, as Snowflake adoption accelerates, so does the need for smarter cost governance. This session shows how to bring FinOps to life using GenAI-powered agents built in Snowflake. You will learn how to use native features like account usage views and resource monitors to track and allocate spend, and then take it further with autonomous agents that analyze usage patterns, flag anomalies, and deliver cost saving recommendations in natural language. Built with Cortex, Snowpark, and Streamlit, these agents enable data engineering and finance team to collaborate on spend optimization with minimal effort. Whether you are managing platform ops or cloud finance, this session offers a hands-on path to intelligent automated FinOps in Snowflake. With this context, let's start off with the introduction to our in-house built FinOps accelerator called Operational Cockpit. This is an accelerator primarily aimed to manage, maintain, and monitor your Snowflake environment. It is a set of dashboards with 100 plus useful KPIs providing insights across different dimensions utilizing the Snowflake platform, compute, storage, usage, and queries, etc. This is a one-stop stop providing the insights for multiple Snowflake accounts in your environment. It also has some cool GenAI recommendations to optimally use the platform and help cost savings. With this already delivers a wealth of KPIs and valuable insights, let's take it a step further by integrating with the latest and powerful features of Snowflake Cortex. We will build an agentic framework that not only provides insights but also takes intelligent, effective actions. So, how does agents benefit operational cockpit? The agentic framework will help in not only providing valuable insights but also take intelligence and effective actions autonomously. Some key benefits include scalable and automated FinOps, generate query optimal, real-time cost visibility, and anomaly detection. No need for visualization tool, language agnostic, empower teams with self-service insights, and many others. Cortex agents will be integrated into OC with tools like Cortex Analyst, Cortex Search, and custom tools. The agents are expected will plan, explore options, orchestrate, reflect, monitor, and iterate. It will be intelligent enough to use the right tool for the right user, Cortex Analyst, Cortex Search, and custom tools. Now, to better understand how everything comes together, let me walk you through all the underlying architecture. From left to right, as we can see, the account usage data from multiple Snowflake views is extracted using a Snowpark script and consolidated inside a separate database, OCDB, in the org account. Next, the data from both organization usage and account usage views from the org account is loaded into the OCDB. One key point to note is that all FinOps related data is sourced exclusively from Snowflake shared account usage and organizational usage metadata views. No client transaction data is used at any point in the process. Procedures and tasks are run to process the collected metadata and pre-compute all the KPIs which are used to render useful charts in Power BI dashboards. Here is how agents come into play. Build the semantic views that maps technical terms to business terms along with relationship of the core tables and views. By embedding business meaning into the physical data, semantic views support more consistent business definitions across enterprise applications, thereby enhancing data-driven decision-making. Create a Cortex search service using Cortex knowledge extension using Snowflake documentation, enabling users to access the latest Snowflake documentation directly within the Snowflake environment with real-time guidance. Build stored procedures as custom tools. To manage actions, Cortex Agents is equipped with tools for different purposes: analyze current workload, cancel long-running queries, notify users for any actions taken. Now that all the required tools are available, it's time to build OC agents, that Cortex agent, to integrate all the above tools. Provide relevant instructions for orchestration and response so that OC agent will plan, explore options, and orchestrate relevance tool based on the user request. The user can interact with the agent directly using Snowflake intelligence that provide an easy to use chatbot interface. The agent is intelligent enough to orchestrate the right tool for the right purpose based on the questions asked by users. With the Cortex agents, users can ask questions in plain English or any other supported language and receives answers instantly, which means that no SQL support is required. Now, there are several use cases that fall under performance and optimization, cost and resource management, and user and access governance. These areas are critical for ensuring operational efficiency, controlling expenses, and maintaining secure access to systems and data. It can provide visibility into key metrics across different levels, helping teams monitor usage patterns more efficiently. It identifies long running queries and offers tuning recommendations to improve performance, while also enabling automatic cancellation of queries that exceed expected durations. Warehouse resizing is another key capability, allowing dynamic adjustments based on workload demands to optimize cost and performance. On the governance side, it helps track weekend workloads that may indicate unplanned or inefficient usage. This slide outlines the key parameters based on which the different Cortex tools you will be charged for. It helps ensure transparency and consistency in cost allocation and optimization efforts. Now let's start with the demo. In this demo, you will see how the agent securely translate natural language queries into SQL using several key components. It leverages Snowflake semantic views to understand the business context, then uses Cortex Search Service to generate meaningful insights from unstructured data. It also makes use of custom tools to handle specific tasks or workloads. And importantly, RBAC is enforced throughout to ensure data access is secure and role-based. Together, these components enable Cortex Agent to run real-time queries and return accurate results, all from a simple natural language input. The first use case addresses a common real-world scenario, identifying high compute resources and managing bad or long-running queries. These type of queries can consume excessive compute resources, significantly driving up cost, especially in cloud-based data platforms like Snowflake, where billing is usage-based. By detecting and resolving such queries early, organizations can optimize performance, reduce unnecessary spend, and ensure more efficient use of computer credits. To every question we ask, the agent will prepare the plan, explore options, orchestrate the right tool, and generate the right response. Now let's start off with asking our first question. Show me the top most expensive warehouse by compute cost and by account in the last 90 days. Now the agent, it starts analyzing the request. In this particular case, OC agent understands that the Cortex analyst tool OC analyst is the right one. That will leverage already verified query on OC metadata. As is clear from this response, the agent is able to answer a complex query that analyzes the cost data across service types and across accounts. The agent runs the verified query and returns the result with summary and also as a graphical representation. So as you can see, it is planning the next steps. So we'll wait for this agent to complete. So it's executing the SQL, and then it will return the result with summary and also as a graphical representation. So it's planning the next steps. And as you can see, it is giving you a graphical representation along with the key findings. Next, we find out the queries currently running for a long time and consume credits. So before that, let me actually execute a long running query. So I'll just start. If you can see, this is a very long running query, and it's a Cartesian product of a million row dataset running in the account. Now let's come back to our agent and let's ask which queries are running for more than 1 minute in this account. So the agent starts by analyzing the request. So to answer this question, the agent invokes the custom tool get long running query based on the current running queries from query history metadata views. So as you can say, it starts getting the long running queries, and then it has found the query, which is the same query that we just executed. It's also asking us for recommendations. What do you want us to do with the query? Now what I'll do is I'll ask provide recommendations to improve this query performance. Now what happens? So it starts with analyzing the request. OC agent now uses the Cortex search service built using CKE on Snowflake documentation to provide up-to-date tuning recommendations appropriate to this query. So as you can see, these are the recommendations that it has provided. It has also given us a query structure to rewrite, along with some additional details. Now what I'll say is, let me ask another question, and I'll ask the agent, can you optimize this query and provide the original as well as optimized queries? So here I'm asking agent to optimize the query and then also give me the original as well as optimized query. So let's see what happens. So the agent has started analyzing the request. Here again, the OC agent leverages the CKE Cortex search service to generate the original as well as tuned query. So as you can see, this is the optimized query. And then these are the suggestions that it has given. Now, finally, I want agent to cancel the query. Now, again, the agent is analyzing the request. Now, in response to this request, OC agent will invoke custom tool cancel long running query, stored procedure. It executes the query and returns information on whether the query was successfully terminated or not. It will also send out a notification to the designated mail IDs informing about this operation. So as you can see, let's go to the second tab and the query has been cancelled. So this is all about the first use case. Now let's get into another use case focusing on agents' ability to dynamically resize the warehouse based on the workload patterns. Let's first identify warehouses with light workloads. So we'll ask a question, is there any underutilized warehouse in the last 90 days? And I also want to provide the findings along with warehouse size. Now let's say what happens. Again, agent starts by analyzing the request. Now to generate a response to this query, OC agent will involve the OC analyst tool that will retrieve the warehouse activity and its size details from the OC metadata tables. So it's still analyzing the request. So we will wait for this agent to complete its analysis. What it has done is it has divided this request into two parts. One is we are talking about getting the warehouse utilization data, and then it gets the warehouse sizes. So it has created the query. Now it is executing the query. Then it's planning the next steps. And here it is analyzing the data. And along with that, it will create a visualization to show the distribution of warehouse utilization. As you can see, it has started with modifying the approach. And here it wants to focus on top 10 most underutilized warehouses to make visualization more readable. So this is all which agent is doing on its own. And that is where the actions come in from. It's thinking and it's giving you a better approach. So now the query has changed. It's using this query. And based on that, it will share the results. Again, it's creating the next steps. And then it's creating a visualization for the 10 most underutilized warehouse. So as you can see, these are the results. It is given in the underutilized warehouse. It's giving you the recommendations. Now, let's ask another request, which is scale down the OC dev warehouse. So I want agent to scale down a warehouse. Now what happens? This time, OC agent will invoke the custom tool scale warehouse to bring down the size by 1. So this time OC agent will invoke the custom tool scale warehouse to bring down the size by 1. This further demonstrates that OC agent is not limited to providing insights. It can also take necessary actions. It is worth noting that these actions can be taken only if the user invoking has the right privileges. Now let's talk about the third and the final use case. So we have so far covered 2 use cases from FinOps perspective. Let's also check out another use case related to platform governance. So here we will ask how many users and roles were created in the last year. Knowing that this information is available in OC metadata tables, OC agent will retrieve the results using OC analyst tool. This platform admin can take necessary steps to enforce MFA for the remaining users as a next step using the custom tool. So as you can see, OC analyst tool is running and it will give you the requested details. So this wraps up the demo as FinOps meets intelligent agents. That wraps up the demo as FinOps meets operational agents. We are witnessing a powerful shift where cloud financial operations are no longer just about dashboards and manual reports. With AI-driven agents, cost optimization becomes continuous, contextual, and even conversational. These agents can proactively surface insights, recommend actions, and in some cases, even take automated steps to improve efficiency, bringing unprecedented agility to cloud cost management. Thank you all for joining the session today. It was a pleasure to show the latest and greatest in FinOps space. Have a nice day.